He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Kansas State's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going...
Turning it on! And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Offense in a bunch formation. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Pocket breaking down. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. To the air, it's Meyer. There's a hit. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. It can Big 12, some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go when it starts today. Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is in the air. Now on the return. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utes! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slipping down the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Myers. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the...
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Runs for the tackle.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
They feed him again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Fires one high and deep. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Setting up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The short hand, it's Madden.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Meyer. Looking left. He makes the catch. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got some room in it to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he's open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Utes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. give out of the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Safe completion on the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Utes!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking downfield, it's Myers. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And it reminds...
Pick off to stop the threat.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. Got his man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Utes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Bought a little time, lets it go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. To throw, it's Meyer. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Got a man. It's Foster. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finds space on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Handoff from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Utes in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Utes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got the back over the middle. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Utes are marching down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Completes it in the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
He's going to take off. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That is no good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Myers. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Look out, he's got room. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. It's complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air, it's Meyer. Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Will, wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy. They called PI on the offense this time. Pulls it in. It's Madden. There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback on the keeper. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Running behind that left side. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Kansas State. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Quick release by the QB. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Utes will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. A quick pass to the left. Crosses the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off play action on 1st down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires left. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe run.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. It's a draw. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.